Shalom, shalom. First off, call on La Yahweh
Shai.
saying because you know the time right there. But anyway, shalom. What a real Hebrew Israelites coming in week out to prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. We want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so, and to the very few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching and obeying their husbands if they have them. This is brother
Kapataza
and Kanasala from GMS Chicago branch, and through the Spirit wanted to just make a little quick lesson. Hopefully it's edifying to the body, man. It was a situation that I went through and I messed up, you know what I'm saying? I did things that was out of order, even though it seemeth right to me, you know what I'm saying? The order is the order, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna just jump straight into it, This 2 Samuel 6:6, all right, with the story with Uzzah, It said, and when they, let's see, do I start there or David on the Yeah. 2 Samuel 6:6. And when they came to the Nikon's threshing floor, Uzzah put forth his hand to the ark of Yahweh Shai and took hold of it, for the oxen shook it. So the oxen shook the ark. And the thing is, the order was for him, only Levites can actually touch it, And he no matter what, you cannot touch it, man, because if you put your hand forth towards it, this will happen. Verse 7, and the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Uzzah, and Yahweh smote him there for his error, and there he died by the ark of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And it said, and David was displeased because Yahweh had made a breach upon Uzzah, and he called the name of the place Perizua Uzzah to this day. And David was afraid of Yahweh that day and said, how shall the ark of Yahweh come to me? All right. But basically the point is Uzzah, even though it shook and everything, he should have just let it fall. And do what Yahweh Shai said, which is don't put forth your hand towards it. You know what I'm saying? And that's also a thing of you can't be rash on decisions, man. All right. In that moment and stuff like that, you gotta remember, like, oh dang, I can't touch that. You know what I'm saying? You got that Proverbs?
This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Right, man. So the thing is, with Uzzah, you know what I'm saying, he thought he was doing the right thing and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It seemed right to him, but that was out of order. You know what I'm saying? Just like I thought the thing I did was right, but it was totally out of order. And the brother Jeremiah had to check me on that, you know what I'm saying? And he brung out, he mentioned the story, and I looked it up, and it's like, yeah, dang. And, you got to ask Yahweh Shai for forgiveness, man, and I asked the brother for forgiveness too, because it's like, damn, man, I should know better, anything you wanted to
add? This is 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order. Order. All right. You know why, the earth exists the way it does? Because in the heavens there's order. The reason why militaries are so effective is because they're in order. Everything is in order, man. So the reason why that's so important, because in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's ministry, in order for it to work like a well-oiled machine, and in order for there to be righteousness, there must first be order. And that's one of the things that's one of the tenets that's being stressed, all right, in this thing of ours amongst the ranks, man, is order. Okay, because when all hell starts to break loose, you want to make sure that you have things in order. We're coming into times where we're going to be ostracized from society, and so we're going to have to develop communities, outside of what we're used to or accustomed to. And so we have to be trained in order, so we can teach others order as men of the Lord. The Lord said, he told Moses, I will give you captains of hundreds, captains of 50s, leaders of 10s, you know what I mean? Things of that nature for order's sake, a more weightier, more important matters reach up top, and certain trivial matters can be hashed out, when, for your, whatever person you got in that leadership position. But all in all, man, everything is about being in order, and you don't want to be presumptuous.
All right. Okay.
I got that definition. This is presumptuous, of a person or their behavior failing to observe the limits of what is permitted or appropriate. Okay? One of those synonyms would be overconfident, arrogant, bold, all right? Impudent, okay? Over hasty. And that's what happened with Saul. When Samuel gave him the instructions, do not, basically don't try to do no sacrifice. Don't do shit until I reach you in 7 days. And there was getting ready to be a war, I believe. The children of Israel were getting ready to go to war. And Saul did not see Samuel, when he thought he was going to see Samuel. And so what did he do? He offered up the sacrifices, which he was not supposed to do. All right. That is the office of the priest. Okay. Saul was of the tribe of Benjamin. The Benjamites didn't have anything concerning priesthood.
Right.
So Saul, being presumptuous and over hasty, being bold, he ended up breaking order. He defied the priest's instructions. So then what happened? The kingdom was rent from him. Okay? So it's very important that, hey, man, we really understand order, and we don't try to be bold or overconfident or arrogant or over hasty.
Right. I got a precept. This is Luke 21:19. In your patience possess ye your souls. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have patience, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got patience, which I should have had more patience instead of being hasty. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It could have kept me from, going off, And then the brother said, he mentioned, it's something along the effects of, hey, maybe that could have helped the brother in his situation that's of the rank. You know what I'm saying? Saying like, oh, dang, this happened, but, let me put this in the orders and stuff like that, to make sure that brother's probably more on point. But it's like I took that away by being out of order.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, man. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I got right now. You got anything?
Yeah, this is Acts chapter 24, verse 16. And herein do I exercise myself to have always a conscience void of offense toward God and toward men. Okay, and hey, how do you not offend the Most High? You follow the instructions. All right, you follow the instructions. You follow the instructions of the men above you. This is how you avoid offending God and men. Because at the end of the day, to just do things out of order, that goes into being prideful. Again, one of the synonyms of pride is arrogance, being over hasty, being bold. So we don't want to do any of that. So the best way to avoid that is to do all things decently in order and stay in order and be mindful of your bounds,
I got another precept. This 1 Samuel 15:22. And Samuel said, hath Yahweh as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of Yahweh? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams.
That's right.
So it's better to obey Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and the order that he put out there, man, than to sacrifice, than just doing sacrifices. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, yeah, man, like the brother said, you know what I'm saying, have patience, man. Don't be too hasty. Just remember the order in the rank that was given to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's pretty much it. And I'm talking about myself first and foremost, man. You know? Anything else?
No.
Okay, so, hey, hopefully this is edifying to the body. Hey, let's give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. And to the very few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching and obeying their husbands. So, y'all, we say shalom and a baba ball.
Baba ball.